What's up, Wanna Coffee fam? It's Kai, and we are back, kicking off season 2, and things have slightly changed for us. We will have weekly contributions from strangers all over the world discussing various topics chosen by yours truly. And this is the first time these contributors have spoken to one another, so you are in for a real treat. Without further ado, here's Chris and guess who with the infamous Gen Z versus Millennials Buzzfeed article. Hello.
Hello.
I guess we're in our usual format, except it's not Kinky Politics. It is Wanna Coffee, and it feels so good to be back talking. And how ironic, I'm talking with my co-host on another show, and now I'm on Wanna Coffee, and we get to do this again. This is crazy and awesome and great, and I'm so grateful but sad that Rich couldn't be with us, but we are keeping him in our thoughts, in our prayers, and it sounds like he is recovering, so that's a really good thing.
That is good news.
Yes, very, very good news, and I'm really looking forward to having him back. But we have a topic, and our topic is discussing that infamous Gen Z article. Did you read that?
I did not. I've heard about it. I've seen a lot of people posting about it. Something about a side part versus a middle part.
Yeah. Oh my
things.
gosh. By the way, we didn't even introduce ourselves.
Oh, yes. I thought, sorry. We feel like we need no introduction. At least for the other audience. Obviously, you are the wonderful and amazing Kai. And I think this is my, third or fourth appearance now on this Wanna Coffee. Chris?
Yes. And here we are. And it's a great appearance. You've had lovely discussions with various other hosts, and it's been just awesome listening to you and not actually having the conversation. But this time we get to have the conversation. So there was this amazing article that came out. I shouldn't say amazing, interesting, let's say, article that came out through Buzzfeed. And it's entitled 18 Things Millennials Do That Are No Longer Cool Anymore, according to Gen Z.
Yeah, I did look at this. Yeah, I remember it now.
Okay, so the first one, just to recap, I'll go as quick as I can. The first one, wearing our hair in a side part. 2, wearing skinny jeans. 3, using the LOL or the laughing emoji. 4, showing off our Hogwarts houses. 5, using the word adulting. 6, taking selfies from above. 7, having the audacity to look at the screen while we take a selfie. Using the word selfie is number 8. Number 9, saying doggo. 10, liking coffee. 11, liking pizza. 12, not liking pineapples on pizza. 13, liking bacon. 14, saying I did a thing. 15, proclaiming you're a girl boss. Hashtag girl boss, by the way. 16, being obsessed with wine and also rose gold. 17, associating the term black dress with what the hell? 30H exclamation mark 3. I have no idea what that means. And 18, finally taking BuzzFeed quizzes a little too seriously. Those are that's the list that apparently Gen Z has deemed uncool by that, Gen Z, the list that Gen Z has deemed uncool with respect to millennials.
Well, a couple of those are interesting to me because I associate skinny jeans with more their generation to begin with.
Thank you.
Because my generation, we grew up on baggy jeans.
Hell yeah.
So
or bell bottoms.
Yeah, I just noticed the jeans have been getting skinnier and tighter over time, and I don't like it, and I blame the younger people for that.
Thank you.
Um,
This was not our problem. Okay.
but I agree. I hate skinny jeans. I want to see them go and disappear forever.
But I don't want what the Gen Z people are bringing in here are these freaking mom jeans, and I do not want to see mom jeans. You know what mom jeans are, right?
Not exactly like the
They're
high,
like
the high, the high ones. Oh
yes,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
no,
the old Wrangler jeans.
no,
Yeah, those. It's like throw those in the trash,
yeah,
please.
no, no. Get rid of those.
Thank you.
A couple of those things kind of make sense to me a little bit, just because Gen Z aren't really adults yet. So adult teen doesn't really make sense to you because you're not adults yet. You're just
Okay.
you're barely adults. You're not really. Wait till you're like 30.
Thank you.
Wait till you got kids and your friends are having kids and you're doing stuff like that. And wine also is another thing. You don't really appreciate wine until you start pushing 30. Like when
Thank
you're in your
you.
20s, you're still in that beer and mixed drink phase. When I used to go out in college, I would drink what was it? Vodka, pineapple juice, and orange juice. If I tried to drink that stuff now, it'd feel like I was drinking syrup, like sugar
Thank
or
you.
something. I'm like, ugh. But I'll drink a bottle of wine all day now. I hated it when I was in my
Okay.
20s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same here. I remember going to the Neon Cactus, which is sadly shut down, but you and I have a
Oh,
fondly oh man, I love the cactus.
that was a
But
good place.
great place. You could get that pitcher, that fill up that pitcher, come with your pitcher from home.
Oh yeah, that big mug.
Yeah, that big mug pitcher thing. And I would get vodka and cran like,
Oh yeah.
oh my lord. It was like $1.50 for that.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a liter.
Yeah. I don't know how people weren't dying of alcohol poisoning. Like it's crazy.
Honestly. Honestly. And then yes, so you mentioned it. The wine, it's like relax. Adulting, I will though say adulting is kind of a silly word. I
It
don't like
is.
the ing part. I'm just kind of like, you're right. It's a little bit on the lame side, but
Yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, be an adult first and then talk to us about the word. Okay. Um, I don't like the whole I literally look like a tool if I wear my hair down the center. I can't wear my hair.
Yeah. Honestly,
Like,
I've never paid attention to where women part their hair. Like I don't think about it. Like I don't notice it or pay attention to it. So it's like I don't what started this side part thing anyway?
I don't know. I think the side part's incredibly sexy.
Is there like
I
a new hair trend that happened that I missed and people have freaked out about?
with respect to putting your hair down, parting your hair down the center or parting it on the
Yeah.
side.
Well, either or, I guess.
Well, I think parting your hair down the center is more, at least they're in this article, they're saying that it's more favorable. Um I know. It's like I honestly, it doesn't really matter, I guess, if the part looks good down the center for you, then like great. If it doesn't look good, I have never looked good with the middle part. So it's like even my mom was like, "Ooh, middle parts are probably not your thing." And I was
Yeah.
like in I don't know, middle school, but I tried. I tried for a long time to do a middle part. So whatever. Keep your middle parts, Gen Z. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oops, I didn't mean to cuss. Wrong true. Um, side parts are queen. Okay, they're the business.
They say they
What
don't
else?
like bacon. Was that one of them?
Oh yeah, it was
Bacon and
um
coffee. They were shitting on bacon and coffee.
they were.
And
What
I'm
they
sorry, bacon and
oh,
coffee
yeah.
are just gonna be
Liking
here
coffee,
forever.
pizza, and not liking pineapples on pizza and liking bacon.
Okay, so bacon is amazing.
Yes.
Bacon has been amazing as long as we have human written history, and it's going to be amazing until humans cease to exist. Same with coffee, because
Yep.
coffee gives you energy. I don't even like coffee, but I'm telling you, people love coffee. Old
Yes.
people love coffee. Young people, dude, everybody loves coffee.
I
Like
know.
Starbucks has a line out the door. I used
I
to work at University of Boulder, University of Colorado, which is in Boulder, and the Starbucks there had high school kids lined up out the door at their lunch break. So
It's
don't tell me
pathetic.
Gen Z doesn't like coffee.
I know, liking coffee. I guess,
Come on.
oh, no, no. I guess what they like, the alternative is matcha tea or like green tea, you
Yeah,
know?
well, drink a cup of green tea and drink a cup of coffee and tell me which one gives you a little more pep in your step.
Well, it's been debated that green tea has more caffeine than coffee.
What? I don't
Yeah.
know. When I drink green tea, I don't ever get that kind of like
Jitters.
I don't get that like I do if I drink too much coffee where I'm just like, okay, I need to tone this down. Like
I know. Um,
pizza,
I,
what? Are
I,
you telling me college kids don't love pizza nowadays? Like what is happening? Like that can't be possible.
I don't know. I don't. The quote here is not sure how millennials made liking pizza a personality trait, but they did, and now we're all forced to live with it.
Get over yourselves.
Right.
What
Come
do you like?
on.
What is your go-to food at like 2 a.m?
And then the next one, not liking pineapples on pizza. Millennials really out here. The quote is millennials really out here not liking pineapples on pizza is a personality trait.
Look, I'm perfectly okay with pineapples on pizza as long as it's with ham. If it's a ham and
Okay, so
pineapple
you,
pizza, the Hawaiian pizza,
yep,
it's money. If you
yes.
put pineapples on my pizza with anything else, I'm picking them things off and looking at you like you're crazy. Like, what are you doing? Like, it only goes with ham. I can't imagine it with anything else.
You know, maybe it should be said that millennials like and respect tradition.
Yeah,
Maybe that's really what should be said.
yeah. We were the last generation that was brought up with spankings, so maybe that explains it. I don't know.
You know, could be. Um, so the quote for this bacon one is, "How did millennials hype bacon up so much when it tastes like fucking shit?"
Have they? What are they eating? Turkey bacon?
I don't know.
Bacon is amazing. Look, bacon is so amazing. My girlfriend comes from a culture that does not eat pork. Okay, it's for like goes against their culture. The only pork product she will eat is bacon.
Bacon.
Why? Because it's so good. She can't say no to it. She won't eat hot dogs, won't eat bratwurst, won't eat a pork chop. I can't get her to try a pork chop, but she will eat bacon because bacon is amazing.
Thank you. Moving on. This and what is the problem with proclaiming you're a girl boss? What's wrong? Oh, is it because it's gender specific?
Could be. Who knows? It probably triggers somebody, but
Lord.
I don't know. I never quite liked the term. I think it's a little overplayed at this point, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm not a female, so I can, I hit differently for women, but I
I
thought the
don't think
younger
it's
crowd would
that
be into that kind of
bad.
thing.
It's like I don't think it's that bad. It's like okay. I mean, what? Is it that like because there's as I said, gender specific. You've got like girl attached to it. It's just like, well, I could just be a boss on my own. I don't need to be a girl. Is that what the complaint is? The gripe is?
Are they going to complain about Black Girl Magic next?
You
Isn't this the
know?
same generation that came up with Black Girl Magic?
No, I don't think so. I think it
Oh
was
no.
millennials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably going to attack that next.
Yes. And okay, I kind of feel attacked with this whole taking the BuzzFeed quizzes a little too seriously. Now, we are from the generation where we would read horoscopes. Did you read horoscopes?
I did.
You see?
Yes.
So unlike I feel most Gen Zs like to do research. We
Yes.
like quizzes, we like studying. I mean, not all the time. Not all the time, of course, but we like to do a little bit of research and we come from the background of horoscope study. So it's like isn't but the BuzzFeed quizzes aren't they just like the next version of the future version or the next version or the other version of horoscopes?
I'm going to be completely honest here. I don't know what a BuzzFeed quiz is. I've
It
heard
doesn't
of
have to even be
BuzzFeed.
a BuzzFeed quiz. It could be any quiz. Any of those like bullshit quizzes on Facebook that
Oh,
are
like the ones that used to always have like in the magazines, like Cosmo and stuff like that, where it's like 10 ways
like,
to tell if you're,
yeah,
yeah. Oh,
those.
those are fun. What's the problem? Like it's
What's the
lighthearted, just fun.
Thank you. It's just like what taking them too seriously. It's honestly, it's like it's like a horoscope.
Oh yeah. Nah, it's
That's
just
all I
fun.
can say. So let's see. Let me just look. In short, I think this is well, oh, here's one. Here's saying doggo. Doggo. Do you say doggo for your dog?
I do not. That sounds like a Karen thing to me. Like when I hear that word, I just think of like a suburban white lady.
Okay, fair enough. I don't have a dog. I've never used that term, so I don't really know about it. Using the word selfie,
What are you supposed to call it?
I don't know. A photo of yourself, I guess.
Aren't they the selfie generation?
I
I mean, have you seen these? If you have a friend who has a kid who is like 19, 18 in that range, dude, these people are taking selfies like nonstop. I don't know what they call it if they don't call it a selfie, but they're taking selfies. It's not like, I mean, how many selfies have you taken in the past 2 weeks? Compare that to the average Gen Z person. I
wow,
guarantee they're taking way more selfies than you.
that's true. Zero. I don't really take selfies. When I do take them, it's for like my profile picture.
I
You know
mean,
what I
that's all Instagram is just Gen Z people taking selfies.
That's thank you. And then having the audacity to look at the screen when we take a selfie, because apparently Gen Zs don't look at the screen when they take a selfie. They look, I don't get it.
Okay, I can clear this one up, and I am guilty of this, and
Okay.
I've realized this because you know we take a selfie, we're taking one selfie, we're trying to make sure we got that picture. Click, take that picture. They just start snapping off like 100 selfies and then pick the one they like or the two they like. Like
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe we're just more efficient. Like I'm just trying to make sure I got the angle right. It's hard. It's hard to look up at this random thing. I'm trying to look myself in the eye and like check me out.
If you all could see Chris right now, you'd be cackling because this man is showing me a Venn diagram of how of how he takes his selfies from above, which is the other one, taking selfies from above. Apparently, you're not supposed to be taking them from. Listen, my one of my best friends told me because apparently I was taking my selfies at a 45-degree angle, and she was like, honey, haven't I taught you anything? When you take selfies at a 45-degree angle, you look fat as hell.
Oh yeah.
Apparently you look fat as hell, so I had to learn to start taking them from above. I thought
Yeah.
i I still don't do it, but I thought
I don't do it
that,
either.
huh?
I don't do the from above thing. That's like a thing I noticed from like girls on Instagram. They always take them from above, so you can't see any chin fat, and you get
Oh.
that nice cleavage angle. They're deceptive. They're geniuses, but deceptive. My selfie is straight on, and you see what you're getting. No illusions.
And the laughing emoji. Who the fuck doesn't use the laughing emoji? Excuse me for my cussing. That was wrong. But
Now,
what is the problem?
if you're going to text, you need to include those in there so people can kind of know if you're being sarcastic or you're being serious. Because sometimes you could say something, if you don't put that emoji in there, it could come across a completely different way.
Right. You're 100% right. So, in short, I just kind of want to skip over some of these. So, I'm just going to say it. In short, what what are your thoughts about this article? And yes, give me your 2 cents.
Well, obviously, I think Gen Z is not quite as amazing as millennials. Um, Honestly, I think Gen Z kind of forgets that a lot of the things they're kind of like just now realizing and trying to combat are things we also, and growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, were also going on about. Like this whole thing of like realizing that there's sexism in the world. Yeah, that was a big topic in the 90s. If you go back and watch, things and movies and sitcoms from the 90s, talked about it a lot. Same with racism. Same with, all these other things that they're kind of like acting like they're the first people to discover.
Hell yeah.
We were there, 15, 20 years before you, having these same arguments, pushing boundaries that you are now getting to benefit from. As one of my favorite rappers says, every footprint or every footprint on the door is like from the person that came before you. So you're not the first person to kick that door open. You're kicking it open, after we've kicked it open for you. So just ease up. We don't need to have intergenerational fighting. We need to come together and take down this corrupt system.
Thank you. I'm with that 100%. And on that note, oh wait, what did I want to say? This article's trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really one to say. This article's trash, and we need to give it right back to Gen Z, who think they know something and they need to relax and just sit down. That's all I'm
Calm
going
down.
to do.
When we were 22, we thought we knew everything too. But now that we're like in our 30s, we realize at 22, I was a little not as knowing of everything as I thought I was. Just give it 10 years, you'll understand what I mean.
Amen. And on that note, we'll sign off. Oh, that was so much fun. It is always such a treat chit-chatting and talking with you, Chris, as usual. Thanks, guys, for joining our conversation, and we'll see you soon. That's it for us, folks. Catch us next week for a brand new episode with brand new contributors. If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Wanna Coffee Pod. That's Wanna Coffee Pod. I'm your host, Kai, and let's wanna coffee next week. Cheers. Oh my God, orange is not my new black.